Okay, it's a nice day here, but thought I'd just do a quick update on the NAHBS visit. So, you know, there's been a lot of support in the comments for this to happen. So, what the next step would be to do the crowdfunding. Now, I've never done that before, so I need to look into that. So, if any of you guys have got experience doing that, that would save me a lot of hassle. Yeah, pointing me in the right direction on how I do that. Yeah, there are a couple of issues with doing that visit, which you know, people have pointed out, was that how, you know, are the builders going to let me just run a probe over their bikes? Yeah, I don't know. I need to. I'll ask a couple of the guys that I know if they'd be into that. Yeah, I suppose if one builder lets me scan their bikes, then in a lot of ways, you know, they all do. Otherwise, you know, one will say, well, yeah, you know, I'm happy to let rail scan my bikes. How come you're not happy? You know, so there could be a little bit of that going on. Yeah, not sure how that will play out. So, so I suppose, you know, one thing would be just to, you know, I'll ask a couple of the builders that I know, and yeah, if they'd be willing to submit their bikes. Yeah. Otherwise, I suppose if we don't do scans on people's bikes, often they do have cut-ups, or, you know, I can offer opinions on some of the designs, or, you know, yeah, I'd do it like that. No, I probably wouldn't do it like that, or, you know, ask a couple of questions or that sort of stuff. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of logistics on that, which I need to resolve. I'm still sort of on holidays, but starting to, yeah, get back into a bit more things. So, but as I said, if you've got any suggestions on how to do the crowdfunding, whether it's a Kickstarter, like, I'm sort of a bit familiar with Kickstarter. I have supported a couple of things over the time, but I've never actually done something for myself. So the other one that's been suggested in the past is Patreon. Yeah, again, I don't know anything about that. So so yeah, if you've got any tips or suggestions on what what the process would be, you know, as a rough indication, I think we're sort of looking at around 4,000 Australian dollars to get all that rolling. So I mean, the other thing is, if I'm in the US, I could potentially you know, do a couple of other things in the US as well. So, you know, have a think about that, and you know, what that could bring, or, you know, even like around the world airfare or something like that. I think it's pretty similar cost if you just keep going in the one direction. So, you know, go to Europe and the US or something like that. Or, yeah, I don't know. I suppose the only thing is, you know, the clock is ticking a little bit, so yeah, probably need to get onto this fairly soon. Anyway, that's my thoughts at the moment. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.